The game of basketball has evolved with immense talent. The current state of the game was revolutionized by the modernization of play. The catalyst of such modernization in the NBA? Stephen Curry. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Ready to hear about the journey of Stephen Curry? Well, make sure to watch till the end to know more about his story and his path to get to where he is now. Let's begin. Wardell Stephen Curry II, or more known as Stephen Curry, is the son of NBA player Del Curry and Sonia Curry. He was born on March 14, 1988 in Akron, Ohio. He mostly grew up in Charlotte, where he spent his early playing days. He would play for the Charlotte Christian School, where he was named All-Conference and All-State and led his team to 3 conference titles and 3 state playoff appearances, a wonderful jumpstart to his young career. Steph would then aspire to play for Virginia Tech like his father, but was only offered a walk-on spot due in part to his slender 160-pound frame. He ultimately chose to attend Davidson College Wildcats. Collegiate career. In his first game as a member of the Wildcats, Curry would start and finish the game with 15 points but with 13 turnovers. He would bounce back big time in the next game as he dropped 32 points, dished out 4 assists, and grabbed 9 rebounds. Steph finished the season leading the Southern Conference in scoring with 21.5 points per game. He was second in the nation among freshmen in scoring, and Curry's scoring led the Wildcats to a Southern Conference regular season title. Davidson marched into the NCAA tournament as a 13th seed set to play Maryland, where Davidson lost 82-70. After the season ended, he was selected for the USA team to appear at the 2007 FIBA U19 World Championships, in which Team USA had a silver medal finish. In his sophomore season, Curry had grown to his adult height of 6 foot 3 inches and again led the Southern Conference in scoring. He led the Wildcats to its 3rd straight NCAA tournament bid and matched up with 7th-seeded Gonzaga. Gonzaga led early in the second half, but Curry went on to score 30 points in the half to push Davidson to their first NCAA tournament win since 1969. Curry ended the game with 40 points. Steph would then lead the Wildcats to more victories in the tournament against heavy favorites until they enter the Elite Eight. In 2008, against top-seeded Kansas, Curry led with 25 points, but Davidson still lost. Curry finished the season averaging 25.9 points, 2.9 assists, and 2.1 steals per game. After the tournament, Curry would then declare for the NBA draft. Early NBA years. On June 25, 2009, Curry was selected as the 7th overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors.
7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry from Davidson College.
He appeared in 80 games during his rookie season, averaging 17.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 1.9 steals. He finished runner-up for the NBA Rookie of the Year award and was a unanimous NBA All-Rookie first-team selection. In 2010 to 2011, Curry appeared in 74 games, averaging 18.6 points, 3.9 rebounds, 5.8 assists, and 1.47 steals. In February 2011, during All-Star Weekend, Curry won the Skills Challenge. In 2011, he was named the recipient of the NBA Sportsmanship Award. In the lockout-shortened 2011 to 2012 season, Curry was plagued with injuries as he only appeared in 26 games, averaging 14.7 points, 3.4 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.5 steals. Glimpses of stardom. Fresh off a contract extension in 2012, Curry appeared in 78 games, averaging career highs of 22.9 points and 6.9 assists to go with 4.0 rebounds and 1.62 steals. Curry and backcourt teammate Klay Thompson gained a reputation for their perimeter scoring, earning them the nickname the Splash Brothers. He would then sky into stardom with Curry's 54 points against the Knicks in the Madison Square Garden. In 2013, he appeared in the playoffs for the first time in his career. They would go on to upset the 3-seed Denver Nuggets in 6 games, but would later on fall to the San Antonio Spurs. In 2013 to 2014, Curry appeared in 78 games, averaging career highs of 24.0 points and 8.5 assists to go with 4.3 rebounds and 1.63 steals, earning him his first All-Star appearance, becoming the Warriors' first All-Star since 1995. Seeded 6th for the second consecutive postseason, the Warriors were defeated in 7 games by the Los Angeles Clippers. Beginning of a dynasty. Prior to the start of the 2014 to 2015 season, the Warriors hired Steve Kerr as their new head coach. Kerr implemented significant changes to Golden State's schemes, giving Curry more freedom to shoot and helping the team evolve into a title contender. He was the leading vote-getter for the All-Star game and won the three-point contest on All-Star Saturday night. Curry was voted the NBA Most Valuable Player after posting averages of 23.8 points, 7.7 assists, and 2 steals per game. The MVP, Steph Curry, would then lead the Warriors to their first championship in 40 years. A year for the history books in the 2015-2016 season, Curry would continue his stellar play as he earns the first unanimous MVP in the NBA, as he led Golden State to a historic 73-9 regular season record. The Warriors would cruise past the first 2 rounds of the playoffs and meet with the Oklahoma City Thunders in the conference finals. They would later on punch their ticket to the finals after pulling off a 3-1 comeback. They would rematch with the Cavaliers in the finals and lead the series 3-1 through 4 games. They end up on the other side of history as they become the first team to lose in the finals after leading 3-1. Poised to bounce back from a disappointing finish in the year prior, Golden State brings in free agent superstar Kevin Durant. The franchise player Curry helped the Warriors sweep through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs of the 2016-2017 season. The Warriors advanced to the NBA Finals for a 3rd straight year while becoming the first team in league history to start the playoffs 12-0. Curry helped the Warriors clinch the series against the Cavaliers and the championship in Game 5 as Golden State claimed its 2nd title in 3 years. The Warriors are bound to repeat the championships as they run it back. The Warriors were not fazed by the challengers. The Warriors dominated as they went to their 4th straight trip to the NBA Finals by beating the Rockets. In Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Curry would lead all scorers with 37 as the Warriors clinched their 2nd straight championship with a series sweep over the Cavaliers. The 2018-2019 season looked like a repeat of the season prior, as the Warriors entered the playoffs as the first seed in the Western Conference with a 57-25 record. In the conference finals, he averaged a series career-high 36.5 points to help the Warriors sweep the Trailblazers. It was the highest average by a player in a 4-game sweep in NBA history. The Warriors then would eventually fall to the Toronto Raptors in the NBA Finals in 6 games as injuries plagued the Warriors' key players. Rebuilding years. After the injuries to key players and Kevin Durant leading the team, in 2019 to 2020, Curry was expected to take on a greater offensive load. Through the course of the season, Steph Curry would later on suffer injuries, causing his season to end. Comeback for the throne. The 2020 to 2021 season saw the unanimous MVP playing like his MVP years as he secured his 2nd scoring title as the oldest player in NBA history to average more than 30 points per game in a single season. They would fail to make the playoffs as they lost in the play-in tournament. The Golden State Warriors want to stay golden as they retooled the roster around Curry's MVP level play. On December 14th at Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks, Curry made his 2,974th career three-pointer to pass Ray Allen and become NBA all-time leader in made three-pointers. A fitting crowd for the crowning of the greatest shooter of all time. In the 2022 NBA All-Star Game, Curry was named the All-Star Game MVP. After the Warriors won the conference finals, Curry was named the unanimous and inaugural winner of the Western Conference Final MVP award.
He is named for a legend, Magic Johnson. So the Magic Johnson Western Conference MVP
Johnson Trophy goes to your very own Stephen Curry.
In Game 6 of the Finals, Curry scored 34 points as he led the Warriors to a victory over the Celtics. He was named the NBA Finals MVP unanimously after averaging 31.2 points, 6.0 rebounds, 5.0 assists, and 2.0 steals per game. In 2022, Curry is still with the Golden State Warriors as they begin their title defense. Stephen Curry is a revolutionizer of the game, a true shooter with the accolades to back it up. Curry's journey was full of uncertainty with the injuries, but he was still able to pull through with his determination, faith, talent, and the support of the people around him. This has been the journey of Stephen Curry. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next video.